WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. 97.1 The Ticket. A CBS radio station. Sports headlines all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Adam, the American Divorce Association for Men. Tigers' magic number to clinch the division, now just 10 after a 6-3 win over the Royals last night. Bruce Chen could only go 4 1/3, giving up 6 runs, including 3 RBI to Torrey Hunter. Torrey was happy to get Chen out of there.
Man, Chen is a tough pitcher. He keeps you off balance. You know, change up, curveball, every 5 pitches, and he nibbles around the plate. So just try to stay short and make him work a little bit and try to shoot the ball the other way. That was my approach today.
Justin Verlander pitched into the 7th, gave up 3 runs, struck out 7. Doug Fister will be on the hill tonight. Michigan football hosts Akron at noon. The Zips barely snuck by James Madison last weekend. The Wolverines are still riding high after the win over Notre Dame. Game time at noon over on WWJ. Connor Cook will start for the Spartans as MSU tries to jumpstart their offense versus Youngstown State. So far, the defense has more touchdowns on the year than the offense. 2 o'clock start for that up in East Lansing. First ever night game at Tom Adams Field for Wayne State versus Ashland tonight. Make a note of that. In an unprecedented move, NASCAR has added Jeff Gordon to the chase for the Cup after some shenanigans at Richmond last weekend. I'm Russ McNamara from the 1-800-CALL-SAM studios and 97.1 The Ticket.
Following is a paid program. Views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
Good morning. Welcome to the Hardcore Mortgage Real Estate Business Show. I'm Alex Nafusi with Capital Mortgage Funding. I actually can't believe that Harry Glanz and Harvey Fried are both off today. They said, Alex, just bring some guys in, bring your panel in, put your panel together, and I did. I bring in Dan Dubensky from Scout Real Estate in downtown Royal Oak. What's up, buddy?
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, nice to see you. It's been a while.
Again, one of my best buddies, and also in a rare occurrence, I bring in Jeff Smith from UBS Financial Services. What's up, buddy?
How are you, Alex?
I'm good, man. Jeff Smith was actually Smitty. We call him Smitty. Smitty was my college roommate for 2 years at Michigan State, so we are complete meatheads. But
I noticed that with your special handshake when you came in.
We did. It was a nice hug, but it's one of the nice things about Dan and Smitty is that we focus on hiring people you trust. And if you want to join the show, 248 539-9797, hiring people you trust. And Dan, you're a realtor, and there was a house that Stacey and I really liked. We looked at it, we're like, we should buy this, and you looked at me and you said, dude, don't buy this house.
There's a number of different reasons why, and people see things that sometimes, or they don't see things that are there that are glaring. This particular home had everything you wanted. It was big, had a nice lot, but really when you looked at it deeper, it was pieced together. It looked like they had a couple different additions. You had 3 different heating systems, just something that made it hard to work with in the future. And what they were asking was out of whack with what they should have been asking.
I mean, I go to you for advice for things like that, and I think it's important that you step up and say, dude, you're making a bad decision.
Well, it's interesting. I followed that home. It did go off the market at a price that I thought, well, we don't know what the price is, but at least an asking price that was, I thought, high. And sure enough, it came back on the market after the inspection. So I think the inspector and the sellers, or the buyers, found out exactly what we were talking about. So, if that home is priced accordingly, it's good for another buyer. But you have to make sure that you're not going to put too much money into it for the area. And that was a problem that you guys were thinking, let's put another whatever amount of dollars in. And now you're the most expensive home on the block where you don't want to be.
Which you never want to be.
No.
I think you want to be like the smallest house. Maybe like the. No.
Well, smallest is good, but it's somewhere right in the middle. You don't want to be the worst home on the block. If you are, you can always improve.
You don't want to over-improve, for the area. And you have guys. I have guys like Dubensky that say, like, dude, you're making a huge mistake. Don't buy this house. And and Jeff Smith, from UBS. You bring in somebody. What are some of the things that people they start to save and they make mistakes sometimes. And bro, we were saying names, but Smitty and I have a mutual client, and the guy did everything right for 30 years. He saved money. He did every single thing right, and all of a sudden, he's buying this house, and you shouldn't be buying it because it had a pole barn. Guys, pole barns, that's awesome, man. That's sweet, dude. But
was it up north or is it down here in the city?
It was
local.
Where was it?
Local. We'll just keep it at that.
Local.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, how do you advise somebody to get on the right track with it, stuff like that?
Well, Alex, like you said, they made the right decisions for 30 years. The problem is when people retire or start to think about retiring, they get antsy and.
You pushing your voice right now?
They have all the. No, this is just how I talk. They have.
Sounds very nice.
They have all these dreams and aspirations, and then it has to happen right when they retire. And in this particular situation, they fell in love with the house and really want it, and maybe it didn't work out at the time or work out in the right fashion, but it's hard because people want things, they want them now, and they're really willing to jeopardize the next 30 years for the next week.
So I'm a little confused. You just didn't like the home because it had a pole barn, or was there a bigger reason?
No, I mean, the deal was, here's the thing, man. I get paid to write and close mortgages. I mean,
right.
that's what I do.
Right.
When I'm telling somebody to not buy a house, you know what a bad deal it is.
So it was based on the price and all that. And
it was like a $340 purchase price.
They can afford the home.
Came in, yeah. The guy's got a ton of jack, but it came in at $275, and he's paying whatever an extra whatever. It's $80,000 for the stupid pole barn.
So what you're saying happened is the appraisal came in low.
Yeah,
and then they decided, you know what, we don't care about the appraisal. We'll pay cash above and beyond.
Yeah, and it's hard for me because I want they can afford it.
Sure.
And I want them to do what's right for them financially. And this isn't going to be a huge impact for them.
He's their financial advisor.
Yeah.
Right.
So they want to do it. Now it's just figuring out what's the best way. And it's difficult from someone in my situation who they have plenty of money, they have plenty of income, maybe not the income that underwriters want to see. They might just have tax-free income that doesn't show up on a 1099 or a W-2. And they want the home and they can get it.
I always say something that, we used to look at homes back in the early 2000s as investments. Everyone thought, buy this home and they're going to live in it and all that. We look at homes now, I tell my clients,
not dude, you're staying there. That's where you live,
it's a
man.
quality of life thing. So if it's really worth it to them to pay X amount more, as a financial advisor, I could see how you'd say, no, you shouldn't do this. But if they want to truly live there and it's something that they want, it might be worth to pay a little bit extra cash.
I try to tell them, if you run out of money, you can't pull wallpaper off and go to the grocery store and buy groceries with it. So when you have a home, you have to think of it as a place to live. It's an investment in some respect, but it's not liquid.
Right.
So
248-539-9797. I mean, again, like it's about the long-term commitment to being successful. And you're trying to, we always try to set our clients up to be successful. I mean, Dan, like with you telling me, like, call me off that house, like, you're like, don't buy it. Smitty calling this guy out saying, bro, don't buy that house. I mean, sometimes people can't get out of their own way sometimes. I mean, it's really unfortunate, and you and I had, we had a long time of the day. We're like, this guy did every single thing right for the last 30 years. And all of a sudden now you're going to do everything wrong for the last 30 days.
In this situation, they could afford it, but I think they had the upper hand because no one else, I think, had an offer on this place. And they should have stepped back and recalibrated. But it's okay. It'll work out in the long run. But more than anyone, people fall in love with real estate and they want it and they have to have it and they'll do anything they can.
In my business, everyone seems to be an expert. You go to parties, you go wherever in a social situation, they hear you.
Oh, do you go to
welcome
parties?
to the club.
Occasionally, you hear
sometimes go to parties, Dan? I had no idea. It's crazy.
Yeah. So everyone feels like they know everything about real estate, and so we're up against that all the time. But the market changes on a regular basis. Right now, people still think it's really still a good seller's market. Shifted a little bit. The best time to sell, they just came out on Realtor.com this past year, was in April. Multiple offers coming in, short inventory, and it was the best time to sell. Now we're seeing more inventory. Things have slowed down a little bit. School's starting, and now you take a different approach. You don't go in above and beyond. We had a listing the other day. We just listed it at one price, no other offers, and the guy came above asking. Which I thought was good.
The first offer was above asking?
Above asking. He didn't have to ask if we had any other offers, came in above asking. And again, they didn't have to do that. They seem to think we're in a market that we were 3 months ago. We're the competitive bids.
I hate to hammer this over and over and over, but again, it goes back to people you trust. I'm trying to find this article for here.
Well, hiring professionals.
It is. It is. It's going back to people you trust and people that know what's going on. And I got to find this one article. It was so good, man. something I can't find it right now, but the bottom where I was going was, I was forwarded an email about someone listing a house, and then they were trying to buy a new one. And the first thing the realtor said on the email was, "Is it a short sale or a regular sale?" What?
Wait, what is this? 2010?
No, dude. This is this week, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, why does that come up? Why would you ever, as a realtor? I mean, I realize that you work at Whole Foods on Monday and Saks on Tuesday, and you have no idea what you're doing. But why would you ever throw out the first question? Is it a short sale or a regular sale?
Yeah, it's not aware of the market. I mean, short sales now, they're few and far between. I mean, there's still people that are upside down. And the people that are upside down, a lot better option for them is to rent, because you're going to most likely cover your monthly payments, taxes, interest, everything involved.
Oh, I found it. Got it.
Good job, Alex.
After 9 minutes of me shuffling papers around here. Hey, guys, I love your show. I find it very informative. And now, even more important, our house is up for sale, and we have no idea what to do. Our realtor, no mention of her name, said the only way to sell is a short sale or a foreclosure.
Great, you're giving real estate and legal advice. Awesome.
That's absolutely that's outstanding, realtor. Short sale or foreclosure.
We just, this happens again and again.
Can I finish Tim's email? Give me one second, man.
Ahead.
I'm a very honest person, and I don't want to walk away. However, I feel a short sale is the best option. Guys, that is walking away. Like, if you're going to stiff the bank for X amount of dollars, that's still a foreclosure. A short sale is a foreclosure. That's it.
Well, most people don't understand that. They think they're better off one way or the other, when being a short sale as opposed to a foreclosure.
248-539-9797. We'll be right back.
Live it up in Las Vegas. Non-stop flights from Flint on Southwest Airlines are flying now. Plus non-stops to Baltimore, Washington, a short commute into D.C., Tampa Bay, and Orlando. Fort Myers starts in November. These non-stop flights connect in over 70 low-fare destinations. Book Flint tickets online only at Southwest.com.
You've been hearing the Metro Detroit real estate market is hot, and right now is the absolute best time to list your home for sale. This is Realtor Jeff Glover. When the market heats up, it's important that you stand out from the rest of the crowd, and that's why we spend more money on marketing in a single month than most agents spend all year, and that gets results. But don't just take it from me.
I'm Chuck Howard, and my wife and I worked with Jeff to sell a home in Royal Oak and buy one in Rochester Hills. Jeff got our home sold in 2 weeks. He had it priced right. He marketed the home aggressively to make sure it was seen. Jeff is very professional and real easy to work with. He and his whole team are exceptional.
Jeff Glover has been featured on CNBC Powerhouse, listed as a top 100 agent by the Wall Street Journal, named a real estate all-star by Our Magazine, and a power seller by Crane's Detroit Business. Jeff Glover will get your house sold. Call Jeff Glover today at 855-JEFF-SELLS or online at jeffgloversells.com. That's jeffgloversells.com. With Realtor Jeff Glover, your home is here today and gone tomorrow.
Hi, Harry Glantz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, so what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Look, if you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. Capital Mortgage Funding is a proud division of United Shore Financial Services, NMLS number 3038, Equal Housing Lender. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
In times of joy and moments of grief, we are there. When the world looks for truth,
militants attack a natural gas facility.
Broadcasters come through, even when all else fails. Today, with more ways than ever to experience the moments that transform our lives, Americans still choose broadcast radio and television more than all other media combined. And our web and social sites are among the most visited sites in our daily lives.
The ones that bring you the video, do not go outdoors here in Ocean City right now.
When important moments happen, both big and small, we're the first informers to history. We are the local broadcasters of radio and television, reaching more people, touching more lives. Brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This is Andre Drummond, Detroit basketball player. I don't have to tell you how important basketball is to me. So when it comes to an eye doctor, I see Dr. Kambadi at the Lake Laser Eye Center. He takes care of all my vision needs, like glasses and contacts. so I can see great on the basketball court. I've also learned that he's one of the best eye surgeons in Michigan if you ever decide you want to get help getting rid of your glasses or contacts. In fact, he told me he doesn't even use a blade when he does LASIK. It's all laser. I trust my eyes to Dr. Combati. And I like him so much, I told my mom to go see him. Dr. Combati and the Lake Laser Eye Center are number one in eye care. Lake Laser Eye Center, where you will see and believe.
Dr. Combati and the Lake Laser Eye Center, with 2 locations in Clinton Township and Novi. Lake Laser Eye Center, where you will see and believe. Call 877-UC-MORE. That's 877, the letters USEEMORE. Or go to UCMore.com. Call 877-UC-MORE. Or go to UCMore.com.
It's September 14th, and the world has stopped for the one event. Mayweather versus Canelo. The unbeaten pound-for-pound king. The undefeated Mexican superstar. Who is the one? Mayweather versus Canelo. Tonight at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, live on pay-per-view. Contact your pay-per-view provider to order.
24 Seconds Bar and Grill at Berkeley's the place to be for everything sports. During Sparty and Wolverine football games, get 250 20-ounce drafts of Miller Lite and Bud Light. And, of course, great football specials on Sundays as well. 24 Seconds in Berkeley, 24seconds.net.
Winners and losers are welcome here.
Welcome back, guys. That's actually really a nice bar, 24 seconds. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very nice. I bring in Jeff Smith from UBS Financial Services. Hi, buddy.
Alex, how are you?
And Dan Dubansky, Scout Real Estate. Both very, very good friends of mine. And I think the theme of the show has been over and over about people you trust and people that are going to give you the right advice no matter, whether it's good or bad. I think one of the nice things about having people you trust is they're going to tell you, like, dude, don't do that.
Yeah.
We talked about the house that, that station I liked earlier, Dan, and you were like, bro, that's just not the house.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the house at that price. Anything could be, a good deal if you get it at the right price.
I mean, Smitty, talk to me for 1 second, man. I mean, what are some of the things that you're going to look for in hiring a financial advisor or a realtor or anybody else that's going to represent you?
Well, there's a number of things.
Spot, I'm sorry,
Put me on the spot. That's okay. Obviously, you have to have trust in the individual or the team or him or her. But I think there's a few things you want to look for. You want to find someone that's accredited. Anyone can get a license to sell you stocks and bonds.
Absolutely, dude.
There's Primerica people that, there's a gas station I go to.
Don't throw names out there, dude. You're killing me, man. I'm going to get hate mail from that.
No, they're a good place, but they have part-time places, people that do things not full-time. So you want to find someone to do it full-time. You don't want to have a part-time tax person. You want a full-time financial advisor. Someone that does this for a living all the time, that has accreditation. So you want to look for some initials after their name: CFP, CFA, CIMA, which is CIMA. Those people are committed to things. And you also want
losing the audience.
That's all right. And you want to find someone that'll tell you. And you want to find someone that'll tell you maybe things that you don't want to hear. You can't retire, or you're not saving enough. So find someone that knows what they're doing, and that'll tell you things you don't want to hear.
And just be like, dude, you're making a bad decision. I mean, I need someone. Hi, buddy. My wife over there. I need someone to tell me all the time, you're making a bad decision. This is not what you should do. That's why you hire people. Again.
Yeah, exactly. We tell people that all the time. And that's the difference between, I don't tell people to make the decision or not. I give them the facts. I give them basically, and you're going to, what we do.
No, you told me flat out, don't buy that.
Well, that one I just had to help you out because you couldn't see them.
Thank you.
Yeah, but mainly you give the facts, do the comparables, put it in front of them and say, here's what you're looking at. And you're overpaying for this. You're getting a good deal, or it's a average deal.
If you're enjoying the show, 248-539-9797. Let's go to some calls. Bo, what's up, man?
Hey, good morning.
Good. What's up?
Well, we're first-time home buyers, and I have a question about the missed down payment assistance program.
Okay.
And I'm really just curious if it's all that's cracked up to be. Really, I mean, I keep looking for the catch, and didn't know if you could speak to that at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good program. I mean, they take a long time to close. I mean, you know, there is a state credit where you can utilize that for the down payment. What's the purchase price you're looking for, man?
Around 150, 160.
And do you have a down payment or no?
Well, no, that's kind of, we've sped up the process by being qualified for this. I mean, we're happy to wait, but we have this available to us, so, you know, why not look in that range and get into something, you know? Yeah,
I mean, it's a really good program. I mean, our Downriver office does a ton of Mishta loans, and I can put you in touch with them, and they'll take care of you, man. It's actually a really good loan, man. It's a solid deal.
Okay. Hey, thank you.
You got it, man. Have a good night. Good night, good day, whatever. Matt, what's up? You're on the air.
Hey, guys. I appreciate taking my phone call.
Yeah, no worries, dude. What's up?
I just did a refi for you guys, but that's not what I'm calling about. I have a commercial building in Wyandotte, and it's up for refi in 2014. And the way the bank works, it's a 20-year AM and a 5-year balloon, and every 5 years my AM schedule resets, and we're 10 years in on the loan and really haven't knocked much of it down yet. And I know that's pretty much how most of the banks work. I was wondering if you guys could tell me anything else that might be out there that I could, where I could get in more of conventional 10 years, let's pay it off type of a thing.
I know absolutely zero about commercial loans. Absolutely zero, dude. What's the balance on it?
$240.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, commercial loans, they take forever. I mean, and you gotta. I mean, it's tough, man. I mean, those are tough deals. Let me call you after the show, and I can put you in touch with somebody that does those. But I mean, I know nothing about those, Matt. I mean, literally zero, dude.
Okay, I'll be available afternoon. Appreciate
Did you have so you refinanced with Capital?
I did. It was an excellent experience.
Was it good? Who'd you deal with, bro?
Oh gosh, it was the Downriver office. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. It was in Taylor.
Okay, cool, man. I'm glad you got a time. That was awesome.
But it went well. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right,
thanks, man.
Take care.
You too, buddy.
Right,
see, it's nice. I mean, I'm honest. That's the thing. Like, I don't know the answer. I'm not going to make it up. I'll figure it out for you, but I don't know.
Rather hear that than someone trying to BS you, you know?
Well, I mean, if you don't know something, you just say you don't know. Just say you don't know, man. I mean, that's the thing. You talk to so many people, and I get these calls, be like, oh, I called this big conglomerate, and and I was on the phone doing this and that, and they yank me around forever, dude. If I don't know the answer, I don't know, but I'll find out for you. I'll figure it out. 248-539-9797. Danny, so Dubensky's he owns Sky Real Estate in downtown Royal Oak, Royal Oak is really coming back huge. Mm-hmm. I mean, why?
I think
why? Tell me. Like, I have no idea. I don't see anything like.
Well, there's an urban renewal. What's interesting is I'm the generation where I grew up in the suburbs. And now I think people are wanting to maybe have that experience who did grow up in the suburbs of coming back into a community, walking into town, having a bite to eat, a cocktail, walking back home, enjoying the shopping and the restaurants. And unfortunately, Detroit is coming back in some parts, but not enough to satisfy all the people out there. So that's why I think you find little towns like Birmingham, Royal Oak, Ferndale, Berkeley, those little ones with a little town seem to be thriving. And we see that with new builds in Royal Oak. It started 2 to 3 years ago.
How are they getting that much money for those new builds on those lots, dude?
Well, here's what's going on. Royal Oak, again, the people want to come back, but there was no family housing out there. They were all consisting of bungalows and ranches that were 1,200 square feet. So the original builders got smart, chopped off the top of them, used the existing foundation and would go up and build a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home that's functional for a family and right in downtown. So they could use all the, things that are doing it downtown. But what's happened now is that we were selling for $130 a square foot at the time. Now the new builds, they're just knocking the basements out and they're building up and starting fresh. And now we're getting over. I think the last one we did was $190 a square foot.
That's so much money, dude.
Yeah,
that's
I know. So you're looking at $450,000 for a 2,500 square foot home, and they're selling left and right.
Wow,
they really are.
248-539-9797. Smitty, you also moved. You're stepping up. Newly engaged. Congratulations,
Yeah,
buddy.
going to be married in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Awesome, man. Yeah, congratulations, dude. I mean, again, like your old house was in Huntington Woods.
Correct.
And you, without saying specific numbers, you made money or you lost money on? When'd you buy it?
I bought it in November of 2006. And I bought not at the top, but pretty darn close. I sold
you and me
it-
both, man. Like
yeah.
the ink on the paper was drying as the housing market was peaking.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
It's like when people were jumping out of
and me.
windows, I was buying
You and me,
houses.
partner.
Yeah, it was great. I sold it for more than I ever thought I would.
Wait, hold on. I got to tell you something. So, sorry. As a financial advisor, remember when the market crashed in October of 2000? What was it? 8? 7.
Started
7
really
or
in
8?
7, but then in 8 was the party.
2008?
Yeah, 8 to middle of 09.
That's when
was
Station
fun.
I got married. That was the day. October 3rd, 2008.
There was a sign.
Bouncing back.
Yeah, good things. Good things were happening.
Sorry, go ahead, finish.
You were a leading indicator. Things were getting better.
But if you buy when it's low like that, that's when you make some money.
I'm honestly shocked that I actually got an offer over my listing price, which was crazy. And great house. I think all in all, I got a trade up, so I maybe lost a little bit of money here, but I think I got a better end on my trade on the other side was better.
So the sale was less than it was in 2006. The sale price?
More.
It was more.
More.
Did you
yeah.
put money into it?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So but whatever.
Nice.
I'm out. I'm good.
You're good, buddy. 248-539-9797. We'll be right back.
Meet Rachel, mother of 3.
Working mother of 3.
Like all moms, protecting her family is what matters most. So she signed up for Xfinity Home to get total home security and home control.
It's a huge relief to know that my home and family are always safe.
Xfinity Home provides 24/7 professional monitoring from a highly trained staff, plus remote video monitoring. So Rachel's home and family are always just a tap away.
I love that I could use my phone to see what the kids are up to from anywhere.
And it's more than just security. Rachel can now save money on her energy bill with remote light and thermostat controls.
And saving money is always a good thing.
This is home security reimagined. This is Xfinity Home. Xfinity Triple Play subscribers. Now you can add Xfinity Home for only $29.95 a month. Plus, you can lock in your rate for 2 years and save over $200. Call 1-800-XFINITY now. Offer ends 9/30/13. Restrictions apply. Limited to Secure 300 service for new residential customers. 3-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Installation taxes, video, and automation equipment and fees extra. Requires compatible high-speed internet.
Your card gets you where you want to go. Why not save along the way? With a Marathon Visa credit card. For a limited time, new cardholders can earn double discounts and save up to 50 cents per gallon. The next place you need to go is your nearest Marathon for an application. Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
Subject to credit approval, the Marathon Visa Credit Card Rebate Program is provided by Marathon Petroleum Company LP, which is solely responsible for the program's operation. Marathon may change the terms of the program at any time.
Okay, honey. Diamond Crystal Salt is now in the water softener.
Brilliant.
I just extended the life of our plumbing and appliances.
Thrifty.
We'll have softer and brighter clothes.
Comfortable.
And we'll reduce spots on our dishes.
You are an amazing husband.
How so?
Because you made 2 brilliant choices. Diamond Crystal Salt and me.
Diamond Crystal Salt. A brilliant choice since 1886.
Your best choice for hard water is Diamond Crystal Salt at most major retailers.
On the next Arsenio Hall Show.
Y'all ready to have some fun?
Seth Green and Giovanni Ribisi getting down with the stars of dads. Plus, Melissa Leo takes no prisoners talking about her hot new movie.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And Grammy-nominated The Band Perry stops by for a very special performance.
Go, baby, go!
It never stops. Next Arsenio.
Watch Monday at 11 on CW50.
Cheese. It's the perfect food, especially when it's hot and melty. And at Qdoba Mexican Grill, we are the champions of cheese. Made with fire-roasted tomatoes, jalapenos, and poblano chilies, our 3-cheese queso is great on our handmade burritos, nachos, and tacos. We've created the most delicious queso on the planet for you. Enjoy. Qdoba Mexican Grill. We live food. Come into your local Qdoba now through the end of September and get any size fountain drink for only $1 when you purchase a queso burrito.
Breaking news. The Supreme Court rules you're required to have health insurance. Call Mike K now, 1-800-THE-GIANT. Avoid stiff penalties and keep those great benefits with low rates when you secure coverage now. Call 1-800-THE-GIANT. Online at healthinsurancegiant.com.
When I hit the Powerball jackpot, I'm buying golf clubs.
Just golf clubs?
Yep, one in Myrtle Beach, Miami, Gaylord.
Dream even bigger.
Saturday's Powerball jackpot is $317 million.
Sports news all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Foundation Systems of Michigan. Tigers won 3 in a row after a 6-3 win over the Royals last night. 3 RBI each for both Torrey Hunter and Prince Fielder. Austin Jackson had a pair of doubles. He knows the end of the regular season is near.
You can definitely sense it. I mean, you know what time of the year it is and, you know, what we're battling for right now. And, you know, I think we're doing a good job of just, you know, concentrating on each game and really just trying to get that win.
The magic number is 10. Doug Fister will be on the hill tonight. Michigan football hosting Akron today. Game should be over at halftime, let's be honest. But Coach Brady Hoke says the Zips can put sustained drives together, so be wary of that. Game time at noon over on WWJ. Connor Cook and the Spartan offense looking to put some balls across the goal line for these Sparties today, trying to resurrect their offense versus Youngstown State. 2 o'clock start for that up in East Lansing. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Canelo Alvarez tonight. Purse over $40 million. I'm Russ McNamara from the 1-800-CALL-SAM Studios on 97.1 The Ticket.
The National Football League. One more reason when you think of sports, you think of Detroit's #1 sports station. 97.1 The Ticket.
Welcome back. Alex Nafusi, Capital Mortgage Funding. If you want to call the office, there's people there. If you're a little shy, don't want to call the air, call in on the air. You can call 1-800-LOW-RATE. That's 1-800, 569-7283. Or you can call the show today, 248-539-9797. I'm going to jump to some of these calls. Brandon, what's up, man? You're on the air.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Good. I'm going to try to make this quick for you, try to sum it up so you guys kind of understand.
No, you're cool, man. Go
ahead. I worked for the municipality for 24 years, and I owned like 6 or 7 houses at the time.
Okay.
When the economy crashed, I probably did a lot of the wrong things. I took all my savings and put them into trying to save these houses. Got rid of some, and then I just got to the point where I had to do a bankruptcy on the other ones. And since then, I moved to Sterling Heights, and I have custody of my 9-year-old son, and we live right across from his school. The guy that owns the house, he'll do anything for me to get it. My credit should be pretty good by now because the bankruptcy was like, I'd say 5 years ago.
You had 6 houses. You had 6 houses that went to foreclosure and then a bankruptcy.
No, actually only 2 in the foreclosure and a bankruptcy.
Your credit's not good. I promise you that.
Yep, I tried to do as many as I could get, but I got my savings was gone. I probably should have did things a different way, but I didn't really. I should have went to some experts, and I didn't.
Okay.
So this is where I'm at now. My credit, I think I've got some credit card debt but that's about it. And a truck loan. Now the guy that owns the house, he just wants what is owed on it, and it's now finally got to the point where it's in a nice part of Sterling Heights. It's actually Utica, it's Sterling Heights / but it's in a nice part where it's only like $98,000 he wants, and it probably could sell for $120,000, I would think.
Okay.
Now him and I are trying to figure out a way for me to do this. I have not talked to a mortgage guy yet, in the last year.
You're talking to one now.
That's why I'm calling. I listen to you guys every Saturday, so I've always wanted to call, and I had a chance today. Now now the place where I work, the municipality, I froze my retirement. Some things happened there. I got a 24-year pension coming to me when I'm 55. I'm 43 now.
This is the best story ever. So you're trying to buy the house that you live in right now?
I think he's trying to buy a house.
I just started working for a new company.
Okay. So are you trying to buy the house you live in right now, Brandon?
Yes.
Okay, and you just started working for a new company.
Yes.
Okay, so you need 30 days on the job. So I need 2 pay stubs, so the 1st and the 15th. And then assuming the foreclosures are off your record, I need 3 trade lines on your credit report, a 640 credit score, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty boring.
How long does it take to get the foreclosures office?
It depends, man. I mean, I need 3 years out of the foreclosure.
Oh, it's been that.
And so everything else is good. Everything else is good after that, Brandon. Right? So the foreclosure's gone, right? It's 5 years ago.
Now my the job I'm working at for now, I don't make. Well, I make pretty much the same amount of money, but because of all the overtime I'm working. So do they take that into account? I mean, I made like 62 for the municipality I work for, and now I'm probably working 70 hours.
Brandon, it sounds like I can probably figure it out for you. Let me do this. Let me call you after the show, and we'll see if we can get you back on that house, dude. I'll call you after the show. Give me like 25 minutes.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thanks, dude. No worries. Later.
So the moral of the story is you can get a loan if you're. It's a long story, but the moral is you can get a loan after you go through foreclosure and bankruptcy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, things happen. I mean, it sucks. I mean, dude, 2008, 2009, that was a tough year, man. I mean, dude, dude, I'm a local guy, man. I mean, Smitty, you're a financial advisor. I mean, like, dude, that was a tough time, dude.
That was not a fun time for anyone.
Dude, I mean, you see the stock market crash. I mean, you see housing prices go from, I think the average price went from, in the Tri-Con area, went from $225 to like $150.
And people forget at that time, GM was downsizing, Ford was downsizing, so they were forcing people to retire. So it was like, hey, everything's great. Now you got to leave your place of employment. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, people go through rough times. I mean, it happens, and you bounce back. And I mean, I'm more than happy to help anybody, it's bouncing back. 248-539-9797. Let's see. Let's go to Jim. Jim, what's up, man?
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I went through the foreclosure process in 2010. I was in the newspaper September of 2010, and I really don't know. I don't know where I stand. I got a down payment, but I don't know if I'm stuck. Some people are telling me I got to wait 3 years, and I had a realtor tell me I had to wait 7 years last week. I don't know if I can get a loan or if I'm stuck in a land contract.
Yeah, I was in the newspaper once, too. I scored 4 touchdowns in one game. So you went to foreclosure. What year was that in?
2010. September is when I was in the newspaper. So I don't know exactly when. I don't even know exactly when the foreclosure took place.
What did the newspaper say about you?
Said this house had my name and the address of the house, and that they were, that I don't have it in front of me, but whatever, it's the same legal firm that takes care of pretty much everybody around here.
So you're trying to get back into the market?
I'm trying to get back into the market. I just don't know if I'm stuck with in the land contract market, or can I get a loan?
You need 3 years from the date of the sheriff's sale. So when
sheriff's sale,
right?
Where do I get that information?
Well, when do they make you leave your house?
I stayed there for 37 months after I quit making my house payments.
Oh, wow, that's good for you, man. Wow, way to take advantage of the system.
Good for me.
Yeah,
it was. People were very surprised by hearing that, but I was there 37 months.
Typically after the sheriff's sale.
I mean, so I've been saving that money. I got a decent down payment, but I just don't know where I'm at.
They still haven't kicked you out of the house?
No, I'm out now. I was out since May.
So they did a sheriff's sale, and then they gave you a 6-month redemption period.
And the house is sitting now with a HUD. It's just ridiculous. It's just sitting there for almost nothing. It's so sad.
Jim, why did it go to foreclosure, man? What happened?
The house I paid $134,000 for the house, and it's now selling for $33,000. That's why.
That's not a reason.
Yeah, it is. I was paying $1,150 a month for a house worth $40,000.
Let me ask you a question, dude. So if you bought the house for $120 and it went to $250, were you going to split it with the bank?
Well, I understand what you're saying, but at 50 years old, I'm not going to pay $1,150 for a house. That's what I did, man. I ain't a saint, that's how it is.
All right, well, at least you're honest about it. All right, man. Good luck, dude. What was it? You guys looking at me? I'm getting like the death eye from it's like just silence and it's like crickets all over the place. Dude, if you bought the house for $100,000, okay, so if a bank lends you money for $100,000, right, just for the sake of BS, right? You buy a house for $100,000 and you sell it for $200,000. You think you think I'm going to come after you and be like, hey, dude, you made $100,000. No. You owe me 50. You made half. Anybody?
No, you opted out of a bad investment. That's what he chose to do. Investment. What he chose to do.
Dude, I own Ford at like $38 a share. I want that back. I'd like to sell it at $34 a share.
One day.
Why? I understand. I take a beating over this. I'm going to get hate mail all week about this. But dude, guys, you have to pay your bills. If you borrow money, I don't care what it's for. You have to pay it back, man.
If you can afford the payment, it's kind of a hard pill to swallow.
That was the answer to your question was, why did you opt out? Not because you couldn't make the payment anymore. That wasn't the answer. That answer was because it went down in value.
That's stupid.
Well, what
an ass. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
248-539-9797. I mean, I just don't understand him. Smitty, financial advisor, right? If you buy a stock at X, whatever it is, if it goes down,
it goes down.
It goes down, man.
You buy more, you sell it, keep it, do what you want to do,
man. And when people stop making their mortgage payments and they walk away, go ahead.
I think the difference is you're using your money to buy something and you're using someone else's money to buy a house. So people have no feelings or obligation to it because it's not their money.
Well, I'm supposed to feel bad because I'm 50 years old. Okay, dude. Sweet, man.
Yeah.
So the young couple that bought the house next door to you that's trying to refinance because they're still at 6.5%, you bailed on your crib and brought the entire neighborhood down in value. Yeah. They're trying to save $100 a month, trying to lower their rate because you're such an idiot and such a degenerate. You bail on your house and you bring down the entire neighborhood.
I agree with you. I mean, I was in the same position as that guy when I refied last year, right? I was way under.
Oh, and exactly. And what did you do?
Brought money to closing.
You brought money to closing, and you paid it down, and you did the right thing. Yeah. Same thing Stacey and I did. Same thing Danny did. Yep. That's what normal people do. When you borrow money, you pay it back. It is what it is.
Yep.
And here come the text and the hate mail. That's awesome, guys. 248-539-9797. Be right back.
Filling your gas tank may empty your wallet, but putting off an oil change can cost you way more. Valvoline Instant Oil Change reminds you to make sure you bring your vehicle in every 3 months or 3,000 miles because a smooth-running, healthy engine is also a fuel-saving engine. Learn more at VIOC.com.
If you're a man, listen carefully. Erectile dysfunction drugs may be dangerous to your health. I'm Dr. Kevin Hornsby, MD, and I want to tell you what the big drug companies don't want you to know. If you're one of the first 37 men that respond to this message, I'll mail you a free copy of my $30 book, A Doctor's Guide to Erectile Dysfunction. I'm so sure this book will change your life and your ladies. I'll even pay the postage and handling. At my medical clinic here in town, we treat men regardless of their age or medical history, including prostate cancer and diabetes. Call now, toll free, 800-333-1950. If you suffer from erectile dysfunction and the popular pills have let you down, don't be fooled by the big drug companies any longer. Call 800-333-1950 now for your free book or go to freeedbook.com. That's freeedbook.com or call 800-333-1950 now.
For over 50 years, there's been one place outdoor enthusiasts have trusted to get all the gear and advice they need. Cabela's. And we're celebrating with our legendary anniversary sale. Save 20% on Cabela's Outfit Her Gear. And Cabela's Outfitter 8-megapixel IR game cameras are starting at just $149.99. Plus, find a huge selection of firearms and ammo on sale now. And don't miss out on our 5-day hot buys now through Monday. They're just another way we're helping to get you ready for the great outdoors. Shop in stores or visit us at Cabela's.com today.
Okay, Buffalo Wild Wings is the greatest place in the world to watch Lions football. No surprise there. But now it gets even better with the chance to win $10,000 every time you come in to watch a Lions game in September and October. Visit a Metro Detroit Buffalo Wild Wings location and enter your receipt information on 971theticket.com/Buffalo Wild Wings for your chance to be one of 2 lucky fans each week. If you're selected and your assigned team runs an opening kick return for a touchdown, you'll take home $10,000. Visit a Metro Detroit Buffalo Wild Wings for details. No purchase necessary. Contest rules apply.
At Menards, you get the lowest prices every day, plus sales, too. Now, during our Menard Day sale, save big on home safety products by Kidde. Choose from carbon monoxide alarms, smoke alarms, and more. Protect your home and family with Lifesaver Smoke Alarms by Kidde. A battery-powered premium alarm with hush button is now just $5.95. Check out this and more great deals on home safety products by Kidde. On sale now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Mountain Dew Pro Skater Paul Rodriguez, and these are some of my favorite sounds of summer.
Hey, man. All right, let's go.
Heading out to go skate with my friends. Skating down the street on a beautiful summer day. And the distinctly soothing sound of a Diet Mountain Dew Big Gulp at 7-Eleven.
Drop into 7-Eleven this summer and experience more Mountain Dew than ever before. Grab a limited edition Dew Tour can, an ice-cold Mountain Dew Big Gulp, or start your morning right with Mountain Dew Kickstart. With so much Dew to choose from, your summer just got awesomer.
2.5 Men is about brotherly love 5 nights a week.
Have a great day, bro.
I hate you.
I hate you, too.
2.5 Men is about fatherly love 5 nights a week.
Alan, smack your kid for me. Should we risk more brain damage?
2.5 Men is about all kinds of love 5 nights a week.
I love you.
And I love you. Now be an angel, get me another beer.
Feel the manly love 5 nights a week.
Why do I bother talking to you? Beats the hell out of me.
2.5 Men.
Watch weeknights at 7:30 on CW50.
Well, your heart looks good. Cholesterol levels are fine. So tell me again what's happening.
Well, doctor, once a week I get totally lightheaded.
Mm-hmm.
The whole room starts to spin. My heart starts pounding like crazy. And sometimes my toes go numb.
Really? And where are you when this happens?
The checkout line at Kohl's.
I think we've discovered the cause.
Don't miss Kohl's Super Saturday sale this Saturday. Great savings that make you go Kohl's. Kohl's. Expect great things.
Today, do your Michigan tailgating at Ann Arbor's Pioneer Park, where 97.1 The Ticket's Pat Caputo broadcasts from 10 till noon. And to make it a party, the Ticket Chicks and the Street Team will be there with him. More at 971theticket.com. Then later today, it's Star Wars night at Comerica Park, and the Street Team and Ticket Chicks will be there to
use the Force to will your Tigers to victory.
Call 866-66-TIGER or visit Tigers.com for your tickets to any Tigers home game. Every game counts.
97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
Welcome back. Alex Nafusi for Capital Mortgage Funding. People in the office all day today. 1-800-LOW-RATE. If you want to ask questions about mortgages, real estate, whatever. If you want to join the show, 248-539-9797. I don't know what I stirred up. I got a bunch of mean people calling right now, dude. That's Jeff, what's up, man? You're on the air. You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Yeah, I was listening to your show, and I have a little bit of an opposing viewpoint on the comments that you made earlier. One is I think a lot of people who have the means and the ability to pay off their mortgage made a strategic business decision that said, you know what, the banks assume some risk when they loan me this money, and no different than they would when loaning a small business money. They know that there's inherent risk associated with it. I think the banks are culpable from the perspective of they bundled a lot of these poor loans with healthy loans, and they sold them out in the market.
Dude, dude, I read that book too. Yeah, I read the same book. You're going way back to 2007, 2008. So when you sign a promissory note to pay a loan back, how do you not come through with that? Why is that okay?
I'll tell you the reason why it's okay, because the bank assumes some risk in loaning you that money. That's why they take your house for collateral.
Okay.
All right. So that I've lost money in the house because I've lost what not only would appreciate it, but if I have money into the house, and let's say assume the house is worth $300,000, I have $200,000 into it. I still owe a mortgage on it. I still owe money on my note. If I can sell the house for $150,000, I've lost $50,000, and the bank's lost money.
Are you paying your note right
so
now?
It's a joint responsibility.
Are you paying your note right now?
My house is already paid off. I know people though who strategically
You're all set.
made a decision to do that. Yeah, exactly.
Do you think it's cool for your neighbors to walk away from their house?
Pardon me?
You think it's cool for your neighbors to walk away from the house?
You know what? If they bought a house based on the fact that the banks flooded the market with money, where the demand became higher than the
such a
supply,
jackwagon. That doesn't make any sense, dude. You can't pile in and say that the banks did this, the banks did that. Dude, you signed a promissory note. You made a promise to pay something back.
People were willing to take that money.
You know as well as I do, it's not that simple.
It is that simple.
No, it's not. I beg to differ, guys.
Jeff, so you're looking at yourself as a partner with a bank, right? You and the bank are partners in a business decision to buy something. Jeff, is that how you see it? And if we lose, you lose together.
Yes,
and if you win, you win together. Now, if you win, are you going to give their portion back to them and say we won together?
Yes, and you know how? It's based on the interest that I pay them. If they sign me a 30-year mortgage for 3 or 5%.
If you
unbelievable. Guys, you're
Jeff,
drinking too much
I
of
love
the
you.
Kool-Aid. I totally disagree with you.
Oh, please. Jeff, I'm going to give you a hug, just so you know. If I ever see you on this, I'm going to give you a hug, just so you know. I want to see you in the Tigers game. Give you a hug.
I just wanted to offer
I do. I appreciate the call and the comments. I really do, man. I love it. Thanks, buddy.
All right,
Have a good weekend, buddy.
Bye-bye.
I do love that, man. I mean, I love the opposing side of that. I just think, dude, you signed a promissory note. Like you're not a bank is not investing in you. They're lending you money. You're signing it. You're going to pay X rate back for this term, and that's it. You're signing a promissory note. Smith, anybody? Nothing.
People that lose their cars fight to not let those people pull their cars off their lot or their driveway, but they'll walk away from their house like nothing. I don't understand what's the difference.
I mean, I just
give away your house, but you don't take my Escalade. I don't
what is
know
that? What do they say? You can live in your car, but you can't drive your house. Is that? All right, man. I'm beating on these phones today. Bob, what's up, man? You're on the air.
Yeah, these people are driving me crazy. I had an opportunity to buy some property, and I had to sell my house, and I sold it. It sold within 2 weeks. Everybody was amazed. But I asked what it was worth. It's worth what it's worth. It dropped in value, yes. I can't do anything about that. And the trick here is it's economics 101. Don't overextend yourself. Don't owe too much on it. Don't get upside down, and you'll be fine. But if you sign a note, that's you've got to pay your bills, man. You've got to pay that back. You speculated on a piece of property, just like a commodity, and you lost. You got to pay it back. If you went to a casino and you lose, you got to pay.
I love Bob. Bob, you're making my weekend, Bob. Man. Thank you.
You know, Alex.
Bob, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it, dude. Awesome.
All right, man. Bye.
See you. Dude, see,
this is only okay with houses if your health insurance company took away your health insurance and you were paying all your premiums, and they said, we're just going to take it away because we don't feel like giving you insurance anymore. People would be pretty upset. It's the only way that this works okay is if it's with houses. Apparently,
people talk about it's not illegal. If you break a contract, if you break a legally binding contract, you're not going to go to jail over it. It's still, I mean, what is it? I mean, it's still illegal. You're still breaking a contract.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it's like, I'm the most low key guy. I'm a regular dude. I'm like, I live here. Like, I just don't understand how people can if God forbid something happened and I couldn't make my house payment, I'd be devastated, man. The fact that the fact that people it's actually a decision to walk from your house or not pay it because it went down in value. I mean, doesn't even thinks it's a piece of someone's. Hold on, people should hold on. This is outstanding. Yeah. Lauren, what's up? You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, this is a breath of fresh air to hear somebody say that they should live up to their obligations and pay their bills the way they agreed to from
Thank you, sir.
You should see the smile on Alex's face.
I'm so happy, Lauren.
I mean, I hear this all the time. People walking away from their mortgage because they lost value. Well, you don't do that with a car. You lose value right away.
Dude.
And they still make their car payments because they'll come and get it if they don't.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I proposed to my wife on the floor in front of our fireplace in our house, the one we live in right now. God forbid, if something happened, I couldn't make that payment, I'd be devastated. The fact of walking from my house, dude, I lost $150,000 when the market crashed.
Right, and we all did. We all lost value, but you know what? my philosophy is a deal is a deal. You made the
Absolutely.
deal, so live up to your end of it.
That's all you got to do. Perfect, man. Thank you so much for the
Thanks a
call. I
lot.
appreciate it, man.
All righty. Yep.
Jeff Smith, Dan Dubensky, my good buddies, advising me, telling me to do the right things. And look at these people. Women wanted to borrow money. This is outstanding. Look at these calls right now. Gary, what's up?
Hi. I was a real estate agent in 2007, and people used to come to me. They trusted me. And I had a friend. She was a part-time barmaid. She goes, I want to buy a house. And I know she's just part-time barmaid. I said, okay. So I asked my mortgage guy. I said, gave him the information. He goes, yeah, she's approved for $125,000, nothing down. I go, how can you do that? He goes, we just raise the interest rate. We don't care. He said, before the ink's dry, we sell the mortgage to somebody else. Before the ink's dry, they sell it to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And that's the last deal I did. I tried to talk her out of doing it. I could see the writing on the wall. They were giving out all this money to all these people that had no business, that would never qualify in a million years. So there's another side to that banking story.
Well, I mean, 2007. It was ridiculous, man. Yeah, they're giving money left and right. I mean, it was
ham sandwiches got loans.
It had to change, man. Yeah, I mean, if you could breathe on a mirror and fog it up, you got a loan.
Those are
They didn't care. They had the short-term profit, and they didn't care.
Those were the days when you'd buy a house and you'd get a check when you went to closing with your new home.
There are no buses, no left signs when it's time to buy a house.
I mean, you just got to do the right thing. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm a smart guy, but I mean, I'm not going to pretend this job's harder than it is. It's just, it really isn't. Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE. People are there all day. You can also email me at mortgage.show@lowrateonline.com. Jeff Smith, thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it.
Alex.
Dan Dubensky, Scout Real Estate, downtown Royal Oak. You want to give your number out quick, buddy?
Yeah, 248-548-5959 on the corner of 6th and Washington.
I will see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Five years ago, we had over 100,000 homes for sale here in Southeast Michigan. Today, we have less than 30,000 homes for sale. This is Realtor Jeff Glover. What this means to you is there has never been a better time to take advantage of today's market. And don't wait, because interest rates are already on the increase. But don't just take it from me.
Hi, this is Mike Craig from Brighton, Michigan, and I called Jeff Glover when it was time to sell my house. I heard Jeff's ads on the radio, and just like the ads say, he gave me a clear and concise plan to market my house, and he delivered on that plan. He got my home in Brighton sold in less than 2 weeks. Jeff got me a great price for my house with no contingencies. That's money in the bank.
Jeff Glover has sold more homes than anyone else this year in Southeast Michigan. Homeowners who sell their homes with Jeff get over 97% of their asking price and sell their homes in an average of 23 days. Call Jeff Glover today at 855-JEFF-SELLS. Whether your home is in Plymouth, Birmingham, Brighton, Shelby Township, or Ann Arbor, Jeff will get it sold. Call Jeff at 855-JEFF-SELLS or online at jeffgloversells.com. With Realtor Jeff Glover, your home is here today and gone tomorrow.
Hi, Harry Glanz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. If you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. Capital Mortgage Funding is a proud division of United Shore Financial Services and MLS number 3038 Equal Housing Lender. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.